Hey guys, Len here with the Potter's Pickers. Another week, another What Sold video. Today is Valentine's Day 2016. It's the start of our week, and I'm going to share with you the things that we sold starting today. And again, we're going to go to Saturday at midnight and show you everything that sold, what we paid, and what it sold for. Now, you probably noticed last week we had a lot of records that sold, and this week it's quite likely to be the same because, quite frankly, we just have a ton of records. In fact, I'm going to take a second to show you the inventory of records that we currently have. Now, check the link below to our store, and you can look in our music tapes. I think it's music tapes, DVDs, or records. I don't know. We have a music category in our store. I think we have about, well, hopefully by the end of the week, by the time this is listed, we'll have 400 or 500 records listed. So it's our number one category listed, so it only makes sense that that's our number one, that we're going to sell more of that than almost anything else. So with that said, let me give you a little taste of what our record inventory looks like, and then we'll get into what sold for the week. These are records that are currently listed. There's about 250 records in this Rubbermaid tote. These are currently listed records. Also, there's probably about 20 of them in here. These records are not yet listed. There's probably about 50 to 70 in here. These records are not listed. Still have to go through this pile. There's probably about 30 or 40 or so in here. Another milk crate of unlisted records that, need to get up. But there's probably about 40 to 50 in there. Yet another tote of unlisted records, probably about 150 in this one. Another crate of unlisted records, probably about 50 to 60 in there. And what do we see below that? Another tote full of unlisted records. Oh, and what's to the left of that, you ask? A crate of probably 120 unlisted records. But there's more. What's below that? 2 more crates of unlisted records. So we got some work to do. Now let's show you what sold. 2 things should not surprise you. 1, the furnace is running, and 2, we sold another record. Creedence Gold, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I believe this is like a greatest hits kind of a record. Sometime from the 70s, but we sold this one for $15, paid $1.66. Alright, so no furnace today, so some nice quiet, which is a nice change of pace. What's not a change of pace is we sold some vinyl. This is Queensryche Empire. This is a 180 gram double LP. This sold for $36. We have Judas Priest Stained Class, iconic title and artwork. This sold for $15. Sold a bolo tie. It's a cute little cowboy boot. Sold that for $5. And this sold, this is the 1981 Radio Amateur's Handbook. Now, I find these all the time, usually at garage sales. These, I got a set of 6 of these at a flea market for $5. This one sold for $10, and that's on the low end. I've had ones from the 50s and 60s that have sold for as much as $45. So, and the people who buy them are like preppers and people in third world countries. We've sold these to customers in like South Africa and Asia and stuff like that. So if you see any ham radio books, pick them up. This is a PlayStation personal game. Picked that up at a garage sale for $1, and it sold for $10. That, what you hear is not my furnace, but my children going insane. But what I have here is a Bob Dylan record on the tracks. This is from 1974. That was in that Big Lot. Got for $1.66 per record, and this one sold for $16. And I bought a lot of 45s just to experiment. This is the first one I've sold that doesn't have a picture cover. Otherwise, they're selling really slow. But I got this for, I think, 50 cents or $1. This is Charlie Daniels Band, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And this one sold for $4. Alright, so the furnace is cranking again, another cold Wisconsin day, but today we sold this Led Zeppelin t-shirt, the Swan Song logo, size medium, and this sold for $16. This is a Secret Keeper Girl kit, too. I don't know, this is one of those things where it's like, it's a tool that parents use to teach their daughters about, like, friendship and, you know, purity and modesty and things like that. This is a very popular thing. This is something that we actually have used with our daughter, and she's outgrown some of it, so we're selling it, and today this one sold for $13. This is a complete wooden chess set. Interesting thing is, from the moment we listed this, we were getting messages from people asking how tall the king is and how much it weighs. So we ended up having to edit our listing, and we put that information in there. Didn't realize how important that information was, but this is a 3¼ inch tall king. He weighs 26 grams, and we sold this set for $10. By the way, paid $1 for it. Alright, got a couple of records here. Same customer bought both of these. First one is Elton John's Greatest Hits from 1974. Look at this is in such great condition. That went for $15. I got that one in a much older lot for about $1. And here I have Led Zeppelin 4. Think your Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog, rock and roll, iconic. And this one is it's in okay shape actually. But it's a little rougher, kind of fuzzy at the bottom and at the top. The vinyl is got some surface scratches, but that's okay because it's original. And it sold for $20. Alright, got another one here that's sold. This is a vinyl record. Big shock there. This is The Associates, and it sold for $10. Got it for $1.66. Kind of cool. This is a kind of this limited edition, £2.99, whatever. I don't know how the British measure their money exactly, but look, anytime you can get a stamp like this that says limited edition, promotional copy, etc., that's always a good thing. Condition, of course, is important. They aren't always worth a ton of money. I had a Black Sabbath one that sold for $40. I had this a single that was a old 80s hip-hop one from New York that sold for $60 to a guy in Brazil. And I have a Johnny Cash promo that I picked up yesterday. Haven't listed it yet, but that one's probably going to go for about $35. So promos are always good, you guys. So this one got for $1.66, sold for $10. Alright, so I am thrilled to see this go. This is a 49ers coffee mug from their victory, I don't know, in the 80s. Sometime it has it's like a San Francisco Chronicle newspaper. It's like superimposed or whatever, not superimposed, but put onto the mug. And I've had this mug forever. I got into mugs at a time when everyone on YouTube was saying, buy coffee mugs, they sell super easy, blah, 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 blah. Get them cheap. Well, I got this one for like a dime at a thrift store almost a year ago. And after marking it down and marking it down and marking it down and putting my mug category on sale 50% off, this mug finally sold for $3.50, and I am happy to see it go. Hey, what do you know? Another vinyl record. This one is the Police Regatta de Blanc, and I don't know, this is obviously from the 80s, Message in a Bottle, so pretty good record, and we paid $1.66 for this one in that big lot, and it sold for $10. Hey guys, I'm back. It's the end of the week. Got my numbers for you. You saw how everything hashed out. You saw all that sold. Again, lots of records, which we would expect, but here's how it all shook out. This week we had 16 total items sold. That's down from 23 the previous week, so down 31%. Total revenue was $201.90. That's down 51%. Ouch. From $407.07 the previous week. Our average sale this week was $12.61. That's down 39% from $17.69 the week before. So that hurts a little bit, but I'm not discouraged, because what was different this week? We didn't do as much listing. That's the bottom line. So we know that the more we list, the more we sell. And this week we just were not as busy listing as we were the week before. So this week we made our goal to buy some more high-end stuff that hopefully is going to move. We had to spend a little more. For example, I got my hands on this Garmin GPS that works perfectly, which is awesome. Got it at a consignment store that was going out of business for $20, and it's worth about $90. So hopefully this moves real soon. We bought a few other items like that are in the $80 to $90 range that we kind of stepped up and spent $15 to $20 on. So trying to get the rest of our records listed. You saw in this video, that's going to be an ongoing project. Otherwise, that's been our week, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep listing, keep watching, like, subscribe. Thank you very much. And oh hey, thanks to Jay and Rianne for letting me post last week's video on the Scavenger's Life blog. That's totally cool, because there's some in this community that I've been blocked from Facebook groups for sharing my videos even when they're helpful. So Ryan was totally cool about it, so thank you. I love you guys. I listen every week, and thanks for sharing your space with me. Appreciate it. God bless you guys. Bye.